everyone, I'm Vicki Murphy. I am a Jira Align specialist with Expium, which is a Platinum Solutions partner with Atlassian. In this video, I will be breaking down the updates to Jira Align with the release of version 10.117. This version was released to Jira Align instances on the continuous release track on February 10th, 2023. That will typically be your test or dev environment if you have one. And these updates will be released to all other Jira Align instances on March 3rd, 2023. Let's go ahead and jump in. If you are connecting Azure DevOps, commonly known as ADO, to Jira Align, that ADO connector has received a performance enhancement to the default user sync field. Previously, when this field contained thousands of users, there were performance issues, but with this release, we will see those fixed. Atlassian is continuing their updates to ensure consistency across the API 2.0 in this release. Specifically, this release includes the methods listed on the screen here for objects including acceptance criteria, epic links, releases, value streams, and more. Let's go ahead and jump into Jira Align and take a look at the rest of the changes. Here I am in Jira Align, and the last update we have to talk about is in regards to the state mapping. So I am in my admin screens on the Jira settings page on the Manage Projects tab. And going forward, whenever we click the state mapping option next to each individual project, we're going to see a more modern interface. Just to be clear, we are not going to see any functionality changes with this update. Atlassian also called out that your current existing mapping will not be impacted when this update is released. Instead, it's just a UI update, a little bit of a facelift. Couple things to call out. First, you'll notice that the process steps mapping button is maybe the biggest change that we're seeing here. Previously, we saw a toggle that said state mapping or process step mapping. It was highlighted green. Now we are going to see a simple toggle on or off if we are using process steps or not. We can still choose the specific work item here, and then we can choose our individual state mappings as well. Atlassian mentioned in the release notes that when you make updates to this screen, they will automatically be saved. They also mentioned that if you do not have your connector properly configured to sync these states bidirectionally between Jira and Jira Align, you will see a warning sign or a warning here that is letting you know to go make those updates in order to carry out the state mapping process. Let's jump into the release notes. As with most Jira Align releases, we see a lot of defect fixes, this time over 20 actually. Some highlights are some fixes to the status mapping for stories, some sorting updates to the epic grid, as well as some fixes around the permissions in the ideation portal. For more details on any of the defects or any of the updates I've mentioned so far, do check out the release notes. They're linked in the description of this video. That covers all of the updates that we will see to Jira Align with the release of version 10.117. Thank you very much for joining me, and good luck on your Jira Align journey.